And we're starting. Hey everybody, it's overly complicated. The craft show, the competitive craft show for comedians who aren't necessarily crafters. I must say, the three that I have waiting in the wings are, this is going to be chaos. I'm just going to say it right now. Strap in, because I can't control them. Even in the pre-show, I could control them. They will not be reined in. So, and they're very competitive. There's lots of bribery already happening behind the scenes. So just get ready. If you're watching this, this is going to be a good show. And it's our last show before we figure out the championship situation, which I think is going to be 3 episodes where all of the champions compete against each other. And then I have some wild cards that I'll bring in. So, ooh, yes. I am talking to them and the audience can't hear you. I don't know why I'm doing that at all. Okay. First, I'm going to bring out our judge. I've known this feller for a long time. He and I have done improv at the same stage for 6 years, I would say. And now we're on a hiatus because that's how improv works. He is also an Emmy winner, a real Emmy winner. Some might say a daytime Emmy winner isn't as good, but that I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say it at all. Okay, let's bring out Neil Garguilo. Hey, Neil.
Thank you for that backhanded compliment. I can feel blood in my mouth from the back of your knuckles on that. Because you established me as such a professional.
I did.
And then took it all away.
Took it away. I ripped the rug right out. Neil, here's the thing. If our mutual friend Rebecca, who is also a judge on the show, is watching at all, she would have corrected me later in a text message. So I was like, what do? I just gotta say it. I just gotta say it now. I either get corrected later or I get corrected now.
She would have corrected you to me on a text message, reminding me that I won in daytime. So don't worry. And let me also say that you were absolutely correct about the backstage area. It's rambunctious. It's out of control. I've already received $33,000 in bribe. 11,000 each, so it's done nothing for them.
They're all equal.
It's just pad my pockets.
Wow. That's what happens when you play the game. That's what happens. Neil, I wanted to talk with you a little bit about your crafting experience. And now I know that you've crafted a delightful series on Funny or Die that won you an Emmy. But what else have you made with your hands?
Okay, so there hasn't been a lot of physical making of things with these hands. These hands go on a keyboard more often than not, but I am a facilitator of things often. And I had told you that I did something in high school before we got on the horn here, and I've decided I want to abandon that conversation and do something else.
Okay.
So I went to, are you familiar with the store Ross? It's Dress for Less?
Yes, it's where you can get clothes for less. Yes.
Less money than you would, or other items as well, not just the money. Not just the money, like you can get a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, so I purchased for $25 this canvas. It's terrible. But I bought it, and then every time friends came over to my apartment, and they would go glug 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 glug, or pop 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 pop, or whatever they did.
Wow!
I gave them markers, and I would have them draw things, and I facilitated their art, and I got a lot of free artwork. So I want to call out all the people who have done that in one group call out, because I can't remember every single person that's drawn on this over the last 5 years. But yeah, I'm a supporter of the arts and the crafts.
I appreciate that. As a person who runs this show, And, you know, I do a craft every episode, but more of a facilitator myself for this show. I can appreciate, I feel like we're equals on that front. I really appreciate that.
It's the only thing we're equal on.
Nope, that's it. Well, you know, I don't have a beard. So, and that's the only thing that we have different in my
That's right. Everything else lives right in between that fine line.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now we're going to bring on our contestants. When they come out here, we'll see what happens. It's going to get crazy. Before we bring them out, I'm going to do a little intro of them. First of all, we have Austin Pryfogle, who's a candidate for the Downtown LA Neighborhood Council at Large seat. So if you're a person who votes in that election, I can't tell you as an owner of a nonprofit what to do, but think about it. I can say that.
I don't own a nonprofit, and I'd like to say very freely that I haven't seen her commit a crime.
Very, very good. Okay.
Lindsey, I love that the audience cannot hear the insane conversations that are happening in our ears.
Right. Insanity going on inside of our ears. No, we cannot. It is impossible to do this show without bringing these, I'm going to say it, idiots out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's
next
right.
we have Kevin, who's a model, a genius, an ingenue on the rise. Also, he is none of those things and all of those things. He is on Leopold, which is one of our newest sketch teams, and also on Gloria, which is one of our improv teams. And finally, we have Jessica, who you can maybe know as Big Thicky. She does a gaming show, so check her out on that. And let's bring him out. Hey, there we go.
She has a fucking flute. See, this is already not only is she trying to kill the audience. Austin, I'm giving you nothing for that.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for stopping playing that, whatever that was. I really appreciate that most of all.
Can you play Memory from Cats, please?
She can't.
Are you taking requests?
Time schedule, Jessica.
Ooh, I hear it.
Oh,
I hear it. Okay.
Yeah,
only-
just like Jennifer Hudson.
I'm brought back to December.
the only thing
That was the
better.
last movie I watched in theaters before the pandemic.
Ooh,
Sorry, Neil, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say the only thing better than listening to that with your normal ears is having earbuds inside of the holes in your ears and having that sound rattle through your soul.
Yeah.
That's really how you want to hear that instrument.
So
That's how
Austin
that
is not
beautiful.
gonna win. Got it. That
That is
bribe,
beautiful. Yeah, that's what
Austin
I'm
offered
hearing.
is not gonna be taken. Got
Yeah,
it.
that's
I'm
what I'm
going to say
hearing.
this about this group. This group is the most competitive group of everyone. I don't know what it is. Their youth, their vim, their vigor, who knows? But they are super competitive. And
I think
they're
it's we
going to
just know we're the best. We're
They
just
know
the
that
best.
they're the best. Okay. Each one of them knows that they're the
Okay,
best.
we are the best. I think I'm the best.
All right. So
I'm
going
okay.
on to the craft at hand. You all sat down with me in November. We made a craft together. In that you made a craft and I watched you. Do you remember what you made?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
I think I do.
Oh,
don't
wow.
reveal it already.
Okay, mine is so much better than that.
Mine is much better than that. Mine is
much
incredibly better than that.
Good to see
Okay.
it before the video.
Well, we'll get a real
Oh.
reveal here in the
This is a
in the
two-person
video,
race
so-
now, isn't it, Jessica?
Oh,
All right.
I see who the Michelle of the group
Put my
is.
hand up. Count to one.
Lindsey, you can mute them, I believe, right? You
Should I
have that
tell
power.
to mute them.
Do
Sorry.
the quiet coyote thing. It'll trigger me to elementary school and I'll stop.
This? Okay. I don't know. I didn't know that. Great. Oh, perfect. Okay. Thank you. So we're going to watch your videos. So Neil, so you're aware, they got 3 different pieces of crafting that they were given half an hour to complete this project. And then you're going to see what it looks like. They could use anything throughout their house, but they had to use the yarn that they were given, and then either the paper clips or the balloons. That was their choice. Or they could use none of those two things. Okay, let's just check out the first video.
So I have received these very important instructions.
Today I have 30 minutes to become a milliner?
You have 30 minutes to become a milliner?
A milliner? Milliner. Is it milliner?
Is that right? Milliner?
A milliner.
Milliner. Use the yarn. Ooh.
To make an ordinary hat fascinator.
One of 2 extra supplies will give you a bonus point at the end.
Supplies are balloon and tape or paper clips.
One of them will give you nothing.
If you use both of them, you will lose a point.
And you won't find out which one will give you the secret bonus point until the very end.
I can do this. Oh, I want to make mine crazy because they have to be crazy.
Yeah.
But they also have to be stylish. Okay.
Because I have no idea what a balloon has to do with this.
I have a box of stupid shit below me.
Or how I am to make a hat fascinator with these supplies. What nightmare did you drop me into?
And I have this like slinky that's different colors. And then I have this rubber chicken that's really small.
Oh, those cheaters. I know. Austin and Jessica. Disgusting cheaters to the core.
I will beat you because I am superior. There it is. There it is.
I bet they will cheat their way. If they won this, it's because they cheated. I am an honest person and I will not use the internet. And you can tell them I said that. Actually, this will be recorded, so they'll see that I said it.
All right. Well, I think with all of this, we're going to get fascinating. I hate it. I hate it so much. I did not miss this part of not seeing you.
Oh yeah, yeah, it hurt. Cut deep. Cut deep. So Neil, I put an awful pun in their instructions. I put no puns in anyone else's instructions, but in theirs I put a pun. They needed to make a hat fascinator, which is one of those fancy British lady hats that they wear at those events and whatnot. So that's what they had half an hour to do. They were allowed to look anything they wanted to up on the internet for any kind of, further clarification of what they were supposed to be doing. Kevin said, no, that's cheating, which is not a rule that I made. I just wanted to say it's a rule that he's declared.
Kevin is so on brand with himself, and it makes me so upset. It was shot so long ago, you thought you'd change,
Quarantine has just made me into the worst monster that I truly am.
You talk shit about both of us. I didn't even talk shit about I think I talked a little bit of shit about Austin, but that was it.
I'm sorry, Mother Teresa. I'm sorry you're on a competition show and you don't want to make it entertaining.
Okay. Play the next clip.
Okay.
The next clip.
Yeah. Start that.
Right
show the receipts that she trashed my ass.
And only show me.
Do you see how good I am?
Okay.
First one to
Well, but are you still talking? Okay. Neil, do you have any questions about their insane instructions? They were supposed to use the yarn.
Yeah. No, listen, that all became very clear to me. The fact that you have all moved since then to completely different locations and have decided listen, I can't do this craft where I am. I need to move to Kevin, I do feel like you moved into a rave.
Oh, yeah. Well, you'll see why. You'll see why. It's a theme.
Okay. I do like that. I do like that. Austin, I feel like you made your laundry room a stage by putting a sheet in front of the washer dryer.
Wow, call her out on the stream.
Is that accurate? What's happening?
Oof.
Fine.
Open the dryer. Open it like last.
Ruin the mystery.
Damn, Neil.
And Jessica, let me say, I'm a little disappointed that you're responsible with taking down a Christmas tree after the first month of the year.
I understand.
That's got turned into a Valentine's Day tree. You ruined.
I get it. It could have been my sex bush, but I
Could have been. I know.
It could have been. I ruined all the jokes for every month.
Sex
Now,
push.
but on the you guys can't see it, but I got an entire like gaming desk. It's huge. I upgraded. Now my roommate doesn't have to hear me burn myself with a glue gun in the living room.
Hey,
I can
spoiler
now-
alerts. Spoiler alert.
Oh. I mean,
Oh,
what
oh,
glue
oh,
gun?
oh,
What glue gun?
Oh,
Okay, on that note, let's get to the second video. This is them all trying to work on their crafts.
My plan, actually, I have this wig cap, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna push some string through, make a little wig.
Okay.
I feel like a kindergartner. Like, mom, look what I made you.
My mom always said that my head was too big when I was younger. Just those things that mothers say to cut deep, you know?
Starting to second guess my idea, but I'm already kind of full in. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine.
Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. I'm gonna.
Of all of the episodes I've done, this is the most competitive episode.
As it should be. Jessica, Austin, and I, we go way back in the crafting world.
To Kevin, I say, fuck you. I am going to win this.
When I graduated first in my class from the prestigious NYU Tisch School of Crafting, I was actually valedictorian, and they were very bitter salutatorians. And it really shows, I think, in what they create today.
I'm a crafter, Lindsey. I came to this prepared and ready to win.
Jessica, and Austin, very bitter, jealous people who are just obsessed with my continued success.
Austin did hers a little bit earlier, and I asked her to do any shit talking that she could. So
What does she fucking say?
I'm the only professional crafter here. They may take dalliances into enjoying the crafting world, but I live here.
I would have to say, actually, her story more closely resembles Harry Potter, where I am Harry Potter, and they are collectively Voldemort.
Talking shit to Austin, though, I don't know what I can say to Austin. Her dogs are really cute.
I am poking holes for some reason to try and make this hat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a ding dong for me.
time check, you got about 15 minutes.
Excellent. Okay.
I'm still on the paper clips. What? God.
This has kind of turned into, some would say, an unmitigated disaster. I would venture to say a promising start to a new beginning.
Are you worried about people actually injuring themselves from being too competitive on this show?
It's not anything that's crossed my mind until this moment.
This glue gun. Ah! Why did I touch? I was like, it's not working, so I touched the inside of the gun. Don't burn your fingers unless you need to win a competition. Ah! Ah! Got it for myself. Oh, where's my glue stick? Oh, my glue stick fell out. Hot glue her. Oh, I did it again. Why did I touch the same spot? Lindsey, I'm suing you. I gotta sue somebody, and it's not me.
I kind of get it. We're being totally honest. I mean, these beautiful waves.
Yeah, you know, it's like Chopped. You have to make a meal, so I'm gonna make a hat.
It's gonna look like a really cool toilet seat, and everyone's gonna be so jealous of this toilet seat.
The word catastrophic failure is a little bit strong, but it's what I'm about starting to feel right now as the noose figuratively and literally tightened around my neck. Oh my God.
Hee hee hee. Someone said I cackle like a witch once. They're not wrong, but I mean, it still hurts my feelings.
I have to say, this is preposterous of me to say, but this is not turning out well.
We have 10 minutes left.
Ah!
Excellent, excellent. Wonderful. That's exactly the amount of time I needed to do whatever I'm doing right now.
Oh, interesting. Oh, very interesting. Wait, have I saved this? I saved this. Lindsey, have I saved this? Am I kind of working it out now?
I did not need to do half the shit I did on this, but you know.
Oh, I'm making notes.
God. Oh my god. I'm
Wow.
crying.
Kevin, you're so mean.
Yeah, oh my god.
Excuse me, Jessica said
all the
fuck
shit
you to me specifically.
What's new?
Austin also said some shit to me too. Someone
I
roll
said
back the
I
tape,
was
producers.
a professional. I punched up towards myself, not down towards you.
That's
That
true. She
sounds
took
like
the
you're
high
calling
road.
us amateurs and
that is
not
also true.
good.
You
yeah,
called us
so
amateurs.
I have been paid for crafting, so
Okay.
I wasn't lying.
Oh,
so you've gone into capitalism.
Put up the fascinators. We have some examples of some fascinators here.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yes.
That's the one I made.
Yeah.
That's the one I made. There you go.
Yeah. I love your lipstick, Jessica.
Oh, thank. It's just greasy lips.
Oh, beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful.
Greasy
So it looks like
lips
the
by
wig cap
Sephora.
actually would have been good.
Yeah. That's not a hat.
It's a fascinator. It's a fascinator.
It looked like
Okay, no one understands fascinator.
So you're going to gospel. You're going to church with these.
Yeah.
Hers is
You're
upside
going to
down.
church, you're going to the wedding. You know, you're.
Butterflies, Mariah Carey, very much.
I should have
Loved
made
it.
this one.
All right,
We saw this
so Neil, now you know exactly what hat fascinators should look like.
Yes, you know, I'm familiar with the Kentucky Derby and the Royal Wedding.
Yes.
Ooh, the Kentucky Derby.
Exactly.
Sure.
Oh, horses, of course.
Dirt.
A horse, of course.
Apparently
and liquor.
everyone is familiar with the Kentucky Derby here. Apparently. Okay, so that was them completing their projects. Now we're going to see their reveals where you'll see the actual projects. Do you have a question, Neil?
I do, Lindsey, and I just wanted to point this out real quick. The thing I kind of took away from those last videos is that you are the ringmaster of Mean Girls.
That's true. This is actually true.
100%.
Yeah, that is actually
She
true.
orchestrated all of
Push
it.
all of our buttons.
You are the
Lindsey.
catalyst for all of it, and it makes me believe, because there was someone brought up that there was a possibility of a crafting accident on the horizon, and I believe that Lindsey may have been responsible for the young woman who glued her hair.
Neil,
to
so
her
you're
head
saying
recently.
I should sue her. I should sue
You
her.
know
That's
what?
you're
Yes.
saying. Like I did
Neil,
in the video.
I think we need to cut Neil's feed.
I think I have to
Peace
admit
out.
that Lindsey really hurt me when we were filming emotionally
Get
by
the
forcing me to say
Untucked
these
ready.
things.
Get the Untucked ready because I'm about to call you
My
out.
video feed.
Okay.
She said
Yeah,
silence.
okay. Am I a
Silence.
producer? Am I a reality TV show producer? Yes. Am I trying to get them to talk bad about each other? Yes. Were they the ones that jumped quickest to do so? And they did. Everyone else was like, I don't know. Everybody's nice. I don't have anything to say too much.
I have something to say.
Muriel was pretty.
It's grooming
pretty
because
cool.
that's grooming. That's technically grooming. We're all very young, impressionable.
Okay.
You know,
I am
just hopping at the
I am
bit.
20. I am 21.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know
I'm
that's
18
true.
actually.
I am too.
You say I don't look 21?
I'm saying you don't.
Are you?
Wow.
wait,
So
Okay.
Big Thicky is 21.
Doug,
interesting.
Take me off. Take me off.
All right.
Good luck.
There she goes.
Oh no, Jessica.
So yeah. I
Neil
guess Neil's
walked
gone.
away.
Thank you, Neil.
We're gonna watch the reveals now, and I think it's funny
I
that you
can't
think
wait.
I'm the mean girl that orchestrated this. I can't even control it now. So
Yeah, you're the mean girl who's getting walked all over now.
yeah, like I've lost all control. Oh, okay. Let's see that third clip.
Oh, who's she? She's a braver girl, high on acid. She's having a good time at EDC this year. That's right. It's me, Kevin, here to present my fascinator. And let me tell you, I have a fascinating story to tell you. With my beautiful mediums of balloons, ribbon, and yarn, I have made the perfect e-girl pigtails. And the balloons will help me soar above my competition. I'll tell you how the weather is up here, Jessica and Austin. Not only because you're going to be below me in the competition, but because I believe from my memory that you were both shorter than me as well. I'm 5'9". Correct me if I'm wrong. And look at how versatile it is. You can put the balloons on your head. You could even spin one around as a dance prop.
Okay, so today I reveal my fascinating fascinator. We're just coming out of spooky season, so I wanted to see what the possibilities were. These are the finest of artisanal googly eyes, and we did a very interesting cross-sewn pattern on the edges of the fascinator. Now you'll notice this beautiful flower. It's very, very traditional for fascinators of all kinds to have floral arrangements of sorts. And I wanted that to be an homage to the past as we look to the future. Now let's see how she sits.
This is my hat. You look amazed. Do you like the flowers and the leaves of the chicken coming out of it? This is the piece. Oh, there, it's falling off. I started cutting off the slinky because it was tightening it together, and I was like, it's not gonna fit on my head if it keeps slamming together like that. So pieces of it stayed on, and then if you can see that shining bit, that's just hot glue strands. With some glitter on it that are stuck. The glitter didn't really stand as much as I wanted it to do, but like, look at that chicken's mouth. This is such a funny head. But it did its work. You want me to try it on my head?
Yeah.
It looks like a bird's nest. Oh God, it's falling in every direction. Who is the, look at, I'm trying to make it so it doesn't fall, but like, oh God. I wish my head was not let me see if it can go through my hair. Oh, the hot glue is in it. Ooh, so, yeah, so it was a trial. I would actually do it again though. It was fun. And now I know to like, don't focus on making it the best at first, you have 30 minutes. Slow and steady doesn't always win the race. I was trying so hard at first to take my time, and then when you said like 17 minutes, I went, I haven't even finished the base yet. But yeah, this is my fancy hat. I will call it the Cluck Cluck chicken fries from Red Robin.
Beautiful.
Okay, so that was all of their presentations. Neil, have any questions for our crafters about anything that they constructed?
Well, gosh, I've got a lot of statements. Questions, I'm not so sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Promising.
But I don't know if that's this part of the show. Should I reserve my statements?
Yeah, reserve your statements for when you're giving out your score. So
absolutely. So then I can certainly ask some questions, and I'll hold on to that. Kevin, at what point in your process did you feel like things were really starting to come together?
I think like the last 5 minutes when I had the pigtails and the balloons on my head, I was pretty confident because it looked very fascinating, and I could, dance or like, bet at the Kentucky Derby with it, or even like watch official English inbreeding happen,
Sure, absolutely. All right, great answer. Austin, when you were putting a piece of yarn through holes you had created to create that design, was it before or after that you realized this thing needs a flower?
It was from the beginning, from the inception of this fascinator. I really knew at the core it would have a floral moment. within itself. But I wasn't sure how it was come about. And I felt it came together rather organically.
Beautiful. Jessica, a question for you. I love a pop of color. I always have, I always will. And there's a yellow that presents itself in this. Is that yellow? Is that a rubber chicken?
It is. It is this tiny baby rubber chicken. And I think it still makes the
Ooh,
and
beautiful.
so if I should have clucked it when I presented it. I wasn't thinking about it at the time. My fingers burned off all the fingerprints. And so I kind of just was like, ooh, I'm melting. But yes.
That my follow-up question was, does it squeak? And boy, does it squeak.
I'll do one more time.
Phenomenal. Oh, lovely.
It stays at my desk.
Okay.
Great. So we do have sometimes we have some extra material that is interesting that we couldn't fit into what was created. And this is a great segue for that. Neil, I'm going to tell you that you're going to score them on a 1 to 10, 10 being high and good, 1 being, put the glue gun down. And when we get to that point, you're just going to give your statements about what you think and then give them a score. But for right now, let's check out our fourth little clip video.
I'm going to ruin this I'm going to ruin this chicken. I'm going to put it on its butt.
What is this chicken from?
Oh my God, I'm going to tell you and then I'm going to be outed. So I went to my friend actually wrote or directed, her friend wrote a musical. And I was like, that's like super sick. And they performed it in like Koreatown. Oh, I burned myself again. And at one point in the musical, they're like, it's raining chickens. And then like all these rubber chickens fell. And I took one. And she was like, Jessica, return it. And I was like, okay, I will. She watches this, she's gonna be like, I knew it. That bitch never brought me back that because it was like an independent thing. So it's like they all put their money in it. She's probably like, I'm gonna return them. It's like I'm keeping it.
Oh my God.
You're gonna have to pry it out my cold, dead hands. It's like, this is my chicken.
Just your face right now.
So mad.
That's deplorable.
I straight up
That's
said
deplorable.
it too. I straight up
You know-
said she paid her own money for it.
I think this is a scandal on the level of Watergate and should be punished as
Absolutely.
such.
Nah,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
never.
Mhm.
Working in
I'm in
local
agreement, Austin.
politics, this is deplorable.
Yeah, really.
Lauren,
It's awful.
oh God.
Strong words. But we're going to hear from Neil now. So when Neil's giving those scores out, let's give the
damn it.
visiting teacher some respect. And everyone just accept your score. We're not going to argue with the judges here, right? Okay.
All right.
Neil,
Okay.
we're ready for you.
Okay. Let's start with Kevin. Kevin, I looked at the final product and I thought to myself, wearing that provides 21st birthday, I drank too much Fireball, I've thrown up in a public restroom sex appeal.
Sure.
And I thought to myself, the craft maybe isn't there, but the enthusiasm behind the craft is worth bonus points.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Just for the enthusiasm alone,
Okay.
there's 5 bonus points
Oh, okay.
awarded to 0 points.
Okay.
So you
Understandable.
got a 5
Understandable. Yeah.
Out of
out
5.
of 10.
Yeah. Okay.
And that says a lot about you because it's your personality that even rewarded you a single point for that monstrosity.
That's fair. That's fair.
Austin,
Yes.
it starts happening. You start to put something together, and I start saying, God, I'm bored to tears by this. But then you zhuzhed it up a little bit. You put some nice yarn through it, and then you pop a flower on top. I I didn't anticipate it getting to a place where it was something that could even be worn on a head. And for that,
thank you.
I give you a 5.1.
Wow.
Yes. Bless.
5.1.
I accept.
Tanya Harding got that once.
Yes,
Jessica.
you better watch out.
Jessica,
Yes.
you're so much better than these two at this.
Oh my god.
Like,
What the fuck?
substantially better. When you said that took 17 minutes, I thought that was like a multi-hour project. I would buy that. I will buy that from you. I'm going to Venmo you $20 after this as soon as we get off.
Oh my god!
And you can check the receipts on that. You can confirm it on social.
At Big 55.
Yeah, yours was by far the best. And I would still say it was just a 6.
It's true. She did use stolen materials, so I would dock points.
No.
True.
We already said a
Dock
6.
point.
I'm holding on to
Dock
that
point.
6. I'm holding on to that
No
6.
Yeah.
And also,
No. I say the 6 is
other
perfect because it was really
it's
good,
great.
but she should have died points docked for stealing material
cool. I'm just
from being
saying,
friends.
what artist hasn't stole some materials? You know, what artist
Me,
haven't?
Austin.
Then that's because you're not an
Lindsey,
artist. That's because
Neil.
you're not an artist, Kevin.
Okay.
'Cause you're not an artist.
Great artist steal. Wow. So we've got some great scores. Neil's making me do a little math later here. We got a 5.1. That'll throw me for a loop later. 5 for Kevin, and the 5.1 is for Austin and Neil. Wait, I put Neil.
Wait,
Jessica-
you said
Jessica
Ross
got a
also.
Neil got a 6.
Here.
Jessica
Neil
got
got
a
a
6. Okay. We're now going to present the crap that you've been working on for the past week.
Perfect.
I feel like for this one, we're going to give each person who's presenting, they have the stage. All right. No one can interrupt them. They have the stage. Okay. Great. Thank you, my little coyotes. Okay. So, Neil, they were given the instructions a week ago that they were supposed to, using the yarn, make something that someone they love would hate, or something that someone they hate would love. Little Valentine's theme, if you would, because we're in the mood for love and hate. So they've had a week. That was their only restriction. They can do, whatever they wanted, just had to use the yarn. Same thing as before. They could use the paper clips or the balloons. One of those two things will give them a bonus point. We'll find out what that is at the very end of Neil's judging when I total all the scores. So we're going to start. Let's see. Well, let's start with Austin. Austin, why don't you show us what you created?
Absolutely. I would love to start. To begin this, I'd like to say I took the opportunity to make something for someone I hate. I personally despise e-girls on the internet.
Oh, she hates
You
me.
may understand
You guys heard it
who
here
these are,
first.
as I say with my own purple hair.
It's me. When I put on my wigs.
What I know is they like kishy, bright colored things. So like on the show Chopped, when they're told to do just one thing and a chef makes a trio, I present the e-girl jewelry trio.
Oh.
We start with some yarn. Let me go. Some yarn pom-pom earrings. Now, these were made lovingly by hand. It took a long fucking time. And I hated every second of it. Then we made a choker to go along with it for the sexy times. You gotta get the whole set. The whole set. And lastly, to homage to our other supplies that were given to us, another set of earrings.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
Now, I know as a crafter that the pom-pom is a hard thing to make. There's a lot of winding, there's a lot of cutting, and getting it all even is nearly impossible. So
yes,
I can say that is a hard thing to make.
So freaking long, and I made so many pom-poms that did not look good. So
it looks great.
Looks good. But it looks
Yeah,
very
it
good.
looks
actually wear
good.
those.
Yeah, it looks really great, Austin. Good job.
and they're wearable, you know.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Neil, do you have any questions for Austin about her pom-pom e-girl jewelry?
I want to start by saying you're really making it work. And how many times did you complete one, try it on, and toss it out? Or did you just know? Did you have a feeling?
I tossed within this whole week, probably 20.
Wow.
Jesus, girl.
Because
Wow,
I just wanted them to be so perfect.
Wow.
And
That's
I
beautiful.
just wanted
That's
to show
beautiful.
these two losers up so bad.
Oh, interesting. I thought I heard no shit talking earlier.
Yeah, not with this hair. Don't you talk to me
not
like
with
that.
this hair.
I'm
You
sorry.
can't
Do you
talk
see
to
this
me.
hair? It's on my head.
So
It's real.
Where's mine?
All right.
Yeah, where's
all
mine
right.
too? Mine is
All
on my
right,
head too.
hair club for whatever. Neil, do you have any more questions for Austin?
No, that was really the big one. That really summed the whole thing up for me. And just to clarify, we are talking about a 3-piece set, correct?
3-piece set. Yes.
Right.
This is our
Interesting.
choker.
Wow. Yeah, I can see the e-girlness of it. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Great. Let's move on to Kevin. Kevin, what do you got for us?
So I made my craft for somebody. Well, my craft is double-sided. My craft is something that someone that I hate, someone that I love would hate. My fiance. I would say my competitors would hate this as well. But it was also someone I hate who would love, and the people I hate are white Trump voting women.
Specifically.
So to present that, I'm gonna bring my spokeswoman Amber in. Okay. Just 1 second.
Oh my god.
Amber.
No.
Hi guys, it's me Amber, and Kevin made something really incredible for me today. This is a dream catcher because I love native culture.
Oh, she does.
Yeah.
He does.
And in Southwest,
does.
my house is all Southwest prints, and it's really beautiful.
Oh.
I did the yarn stuff myself. I weaved it. But this is not just a dream catcher, because why would I just appropriate one culture when I can appropriate two at once? So it's also dreadlocks if I put it on my head.
Perfect.
Oh, no.
Perfect, Amber.
Because I don't want to get my hair all like that, it's too much work, I just want to look like cool and cultured. And that's me, Amber. Back to you, Kevin.
And he resurrects.
Wow, thank you, Amber. I hate you. Get out of my house, please.
Wow.
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 Oh my god.
Okay. I have one question.
Sure.
Did you use any paper clips or balloons in that?
Oh, I use paper clips. So the thing that you hang the thing that you use to the thing that you use to clip it is a paper clip. So you can clip it onto your hair and it'll stay there when it's in dreadlocks mode. And then the wiring of it is paper clips as well. All one color, yellow. One color, yellow.
Nice.
Yeah, just because when girls appropriate things, they like to make it bright colors.
They do.
Because the normal colors are too boring or whatever. Amber?
I have a question for Amber.
Oh, yeah, let me get her. Hi, Neil.
Hi. I wanted to know, are you selling that item on your OnlyFans page?
Well, I am selling it. It's on my Etsy store. It's Southwest Locks Girl. That's my Etsy store name.
Got it.
I sell rugs. I sell do-rags as well.
Oh.
Handcrafted, of course. Yeah.
Oh.
And it's okay for everybody to wear. Yeah. I think.
What's a handcrafted do-rag look like?
Yeah.
Wow.
Can I ask questions, or is it only the judge?
I think it was supposed to be Quiet Coyote time.
Sorry, Amber. I'm gonna be told to shush. I'm a Trump supporter.
But you can buy foot pics on my OnlyFans.
It's good.
$4.99 a month if you want to spend, Neil.
Thank
or
you very
Austin,
much.
Or Jessica, or Lindsay. I don't judge.
Okay, great.
I'm not.
Any further questions, Neil?
No, I've got everything I need here.
Okay, let me get Kevin again.
Great.
Sure.
Kevin's coming back. Oh, there. Oh, and there's.
All right. Get out of my house.
Okay. She's gone. All right. Well, let's have our last presentation. Jessica.
So before I show it, I made this for my mom. Obviously, me. If you guys have heard, I talk to my mom on the phone at least 3 hours a day because I love her to death. And my mom doesn't drink. She hates that I drink a lot. And she doesn't really like fantasy stuff. She's more of a horror fan, but when it gets into the realm of like mythical creatures, she's like, nah, leave me out of it. So and she hates clutter. She hates clutter. So I thought the best thing to do with my alcoholic time here in the quarantine is a unicorn wine bottle for $2.
Oh my God.
This is the wine bottle that I wrapped 1,000,000 times in the yarn. And instead of using super glue to keep bases of it or using glue gun, I use super glue. So my fingers, I just can't feel them. And I got the face of this horse from Target, but I made the ears and I got the horn from Target as well. But as you can see, I love to do homages. So for the fascinator, I use the same leaves for the bubbly drink on top with flowers, the same detail. But this is it. The unicorn beverage to decorate your house with that my mom would throw away immediately.
Unbelievable.
I want to share that with you.
I know. Oh, and the straws. If you can tell. Sorry, getting really in there. Valentine's Day, bitches.
Wow.
I love an ugly DIY.
Yeah.
You purchased a lot of that.
Oh,
yeah,
I
you
also
buy a lot of that.
Also,
time.
You said you could use anything in your house, correct?
I did.
I bought this at Target a long time ago, and I ripped it apart, and I put it on this to make the unicorn. At first, it was just the ears, and I was like, they're not going to get it. So I ripped off the horse face, and I put it on there. But the wine bottle is a nice bottle of 19 Crimes that I also, I guess, purchased because I drank it. And there's probably a little bit of wine at the bottom.
And did you use any the paper clips or balloons on your hands?
Holding this down, the flowers down, is the paper clips. I could pull it out to show you, but I taped so much. Okay, I'll just pull it out. I use paper clips to like hold these things down to the bottom, and then I use the yarn. I didn't use the balloons the first time or the second time.
Okay, great. Okay, Neil, do you have any questions for Jessica?
I do have a question regarding the filling and washing of the inside of the liquid. I don't really have any questions. I just started talking because I just really like it, and I wanted to ask a question, but I just then I started talking, and I was like, you're going to ask about the filtration system of this device? Is that the question you're going to ask? Yeah. Like, are you able to wash it after using it, or is this a one-time use and then it destroys the craft if you don't wash it?
The paper will probably be messed with, but the yarn won't be. If the yarn gets wet, it just dries. So you can still keep refilling the top part. So that stuff's reusable. And these are paper straws, so you can use it one time and then it's done for. So
Can I apologize for asking such a shitty question?
No, it's okay. You were stunned. You were stunned, and it's okay, sweetie.
You're right. That's what I was feeling. Stunned was the thing I was feeling.
I think what we've learned here is that given a week and the competitiveness of these three, they can bring some good crafts to the table. I'm very impressed by what I saw here today. Neil, if you have any more questions, you can think of that. We're going to show one last video, a DIY that I did, and then usually it has a reveal at the end, but because I did the same thing where I'm presenting something to someone I love that I think they will hate, we're going to have that reveal live on air. Okay, here's the bid.
It's Valentine's Day, and there's nothing I love celebrating more than my Valentine, which is myself. But today, I'm going to make something that either someone I hate will love, or someone I love will hate. Is that confusing? Who cares? But what do we need? We need scissors, linen, so luxurious, your embroidery design, carbon paper, yarn, I'm trying not to say it with my Midwestern accent, yarn, an embroidery hoop, piece of wire that helps you thread things, and a needle. Wow, that's a big needle. Well, it's for yarn. Yarn. It's not sharp. Just kidding. I'm not going to poke my eye out. First thing you need to do is figure out what design you want to do. I decided to just do a phrase because that's easy. You could do mountains or sunshine. Dude, I don't know. Do whatever you want. It's your life. I'm not trying to live it. Take your graphing paper. Make sure it's black side down. And take your printout. Make sure it's right side up. And we're putting that on top of our fabric. I did a little washi tape on it so it would move around. Then get your pencil and then trace over your letters. After you get your design traced onto your fabric, you can remove that design and that carbon paper. I don't know what it's called, carbon graphing. I don't know. That's what I called it. Grab your hoop, take the smaller hoop, make sure your design fits into the hoop. You can go outside of your hoop if you're making a big design, but I didn't. I stayed in my hoop. Place it on top. Tighten your hoop and tighten your fabric. You want it to be so taut that you could bounce a quarter off of it. Kind of like my butt. Got your yarn, and your needle, but it's hard to get in there. So the wire, and you place it into the needle, then thread your yarn through the back of the wire, and then just pull it through. Boom. Needle threaded. Pull out how much you want. How much yarn do you want? That's how much you want. It doesn't really matter. You can get more where that came from. And you've got a lot. You're going to tie a knot in your end. Fantastic. Get your yarn. Get your hoop. We're going to do a back stitch, and we're going to fill in our design. Back stitch is going through, making a little hole halfway in. I find that helps me a little bit. Then another hole a little bit further down. Pull your thread through. Get it all nice and tight. Then you're going to go halfway where you just made that little hole, and then go a little bit further, make another hole, and another hole. Do it again. You're going to do that all around your design. It takes a long time to do this. You can watch several episodes of Dawson's Creek. Here's my question about Dawson's Creek. Like, why? You got your stitching all done. That's the only part I'm going to let you see. You get to see the entirety in the end, which is coming. I went through and ironed where I want the hem to be, because this linen, I tell you what, it just gets all over the place if you don't have a hem. And now I'm going to do a cheater's hem, which is, I'm going to hot glue it. If I had a sewing machine, you guys want to do a GoFundMe to get me a sewing machine? No, I can get myself a sewing machine. I'm a grown-ass woman. Put your hot glue on your crease. Fold it over, smoosh it in. Do that for all four sides. I think it's time for the reveal.
All right, let's
Wait, what's the reveal? What's the reveal?
here's the
Yeah,
reveal.
what's the
The
reveal?
reveal's here. Doug, our producer, who's also my loved one, is going to come over. He's not seen this the whole time I've been working on it. Here we go. This is what I made. It says total
Aww.
Leo vibes.
Wow.
You hate it so much.
Yeah.
You hate it.
I really hate that.
Okay. Well,
And
guess
she put
what?
so much time into it.
I put a lot of episodes of Dawson's Creek into it for you. Here you go.
Aw, that's
Happy
love.
Valentine's Day.
I love it more than anything, but I
Yeah.
thought that was a hanger on it, and I was like,
It
"What does the
does.
hanger have to do with it?"
It's the Leo thing. It looks like a hanger.
It's really.
No wire hanger.
I thought
Yeah.
for a minute, yeah, I was like, okay, no wire hanger. Got it.
Yep.
Okay,
Doug hates the word vibes, so and he
That
doesn't.
makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
For who
he
he
hates the
is,
word
that
vibes.
makes sense.
That's
Mhm.
fair. That's,
So we're gonna get
we
to the
talking
last
about Doug now?
part of the judging. Neil, you're gonna do the same thing as before, a score of 1 to 10. If you want to give them any statements like you did previously, this is a perfect time. All right,
Okay.
Neil.
Let's go in the same order that we went in earlier. Kevin, despite the fact that there is multiple layers of appropriation going on, and despite the fact that you have a wretched individual who is promoting your item, it's a pretty solid wind catcher. I mean, dream catcher or wind catcher?
Dreamcatcher.
But I think it'll also catch wind.
Yeah.
I think it's dual purpose in that way. I think it was delightful. I mean, it really did take some skill. That's not an easy thing to make. What's the highest score I can give?
10.
10! I give it a 10.
Wow.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I give it a 10.
Neil, thank you so much.
Dang.
God, it was my pleasure. Thank you for
Namaste.
making such a delightful piece.
Wow, what a
Damn.
turnaround. What a
Thank you.
turnaround.
Thank you. Thank
That
you.
was
Thank you.
0 plus 5 for
Thank
a
you.
good attitude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I think that's big. That's big.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Austin,
Yes.
I haven't done hard drugs many times in my life. Certainly experiment. You have to know what the experience is to know how you feel about it. And not as much in my age today, which is late 30s. But, circa 2001.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time I did ecstasy. I went to a club in New York City, and I was dancing on the dance floor. And I can move. I can shake. And all of a sudden, it kicked in. And I went, "Oh, this is nice." And then my favorite song that could have possibly been playing at that club started playing. And then it started snowing from the ceiling because it was that kind of a 3-story drug club in New York City. And the snow started hitting my skin. And when I look at the items that you've made, it reminds me of what I was wearing at the time. It's nostalgic and it's beautiful.
Yes.
And for that, Lindsey, what's the highest score I can give?
You can give it 10.
I'm going to give it a 10.
Yay!
I deserve the 10.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it means the world to me.
Jessica.
Yeah, I see what's happening here.
Jessica.
Kevin, yes, Neil.
I think that people need to experience loss because when they can experience true loss, they can grow from it.
Oh my god.
My hands hurt if I touch something But if they weren't such soft hands and I had experienced more hurt in my life, there would be calluses that would protect them. I think that you did something very brave because you had an item in your home and you chose to experience loss by breaking that item. But like a phoenix rising from the ashes, you created something so beautiful from something so tragic. I'm astonished with the craft work that you do. I'm just thinking about a lot of dead people in my life that would love what you did. And I wish that they were here now to see what you made, because you're like a necromancer of art. You are. And I mean, you made Lindsey's thing look like a piece of shit. And it was okay.
Oh my
Lindsey,
God.
what's the lowest score I can give someone?
Oh no.
Well, I guess a 1 or a 0.
I refuse to give either one of those. Combine, put one in front of the other and give it a 10. She gets a 10 as well.
Okay.
This was a roller coaster and I didn't like it. I didn't want so many dead bodies on my conscience.
I didn't either, but that's what you get when you get into the craft game.
I did. Who said that?
Right.
All right. We have some bonus points to talk about here.
Yes. Oh my God.
The paperclip and the balloons one of those was a bonus item. And that item was paperclips.
Yes!
Yes!
Damn it.
I did not use a single
dot. So that means that Kevin, in your second craft, you got an additional point, giving you from a 10 to an 11. Your score is 15 without bonus point, a 16 with bonus points. So congrats on that. Austin, you used paper clips in your second craft as well, giving you an additional bonus point. You had a 15.1 plus your bonus point is a 16.1. So congratulations. And finally, we come to Jessica, who used paper clips in both of her crafts. Wow.
Baby.
It's like she really counted on that, and I think it was a risky move, and it paid off.
It was. It was.
It really was. So that takes her. She has 16, but with the bonus points plus 2, she has 18. So congratulations to Jessica, 18. She's our
But I used a paper cut in my first one too.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she still lost, right? So,
well, yeah, but she still lost.
No, she does not get that point.
She does get the point. So that takes your score, Austin, up to a 17.1. All right. Okay.
I want accurate points.
Everybody. How do you feel, Jessica, being the big winner?
I mean, once you told me Kevin was going to be on this, I kind of knew I was going to win. But
wow,
and I'm only coming back to talk shit because he was talking so much in that first one. I was so surprised. Literally, you didn't put it in. The only thing I said about Austin, other than she had cute dogs, was like, I bet she's probably going to be stoned while making hers. that was the only. Oh, there you go. See, so was I wrong? Where's the lie? Where's the lie?
When am I not?
I'm excited about winning. I hope I get to go to the All Stars one because
well, you're gonna go to the finals already.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're progressing on to the
Can't
finals.
wait to put yarn around a vodka bottle next. Can't wait. Can't wait. Do I get to keep the extra material? Right.
You get to keep everything. That's what you win, is keeping the junk I sent you.
I still have so much yarn. Ooh.
Wait. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
Kevin, how are you feeling?
Every new defeat is a chance to learn. I'm feeling feelings of vengeance rising up in my chest primarily. But you know what? After hearing about wild card spots, I'm hoping, because I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna catch a dream, and that dream is going to be to come back as a wild card. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
I'm not, and let me tell you, if I do, Jessica, I'm not committing that.
Oh, whatever.
Wow. Austin, how are you feeling?
You know, I think I really showed my best coming in here today. And sometimes it just doesn't work out for you. But I'm so proud of my girl, Jessica. You know, Big Vicky. I just love her so much. And I'm putting the positive energy out there because you never know when the wild card will come back.
Oh, real talk.
Wow.
Real talk.
Wow. Wild card. Oh, great. And that's how we'll end it. Does anybody have anything they'd like to promote? I have one finger up in the air.
Can I say one thing? What Jessica's doing right now is bitter behavior, bitter and nasty behavior, like I said. So
I'm sorry.
Like,
I can't hear. I
was
suddenly can't
speaking the
hear.
truth. Oh,
I suddenly can't hear. No, I got stuff to
Austin?
pitch. I
Austin?
got something to say.
You and I.
Jessica, let's hear. What
Can't hear you over the bubbles.
Austin, keep doing that real quick. The bubbles. So I'm on a show called New Rock Stars. We're doing Inside Marvel with WandaVision, and if you've been watching WandaVision and are a nerd, please go check it out. It's very good. I'm very funny, and sometimes I wear a lot of makeup.
Nice.
Thank you, Austin. For
I have a plug.
what happened to your? Oh,
all right, Austin, let's hear it.
Hi. So I'm Austin Pryfogle. I work in downtown Los Angeles, and I work with an organization called Street Watch LA. Homelessness is a huge problem here in Los Angeles, and we hope to meet that in the streets to give our neighbors the kind of help they need, from harm reduction tools to clothes. If you check them out at Street Watch LA on Instagram, you can join in helping us. We'd really like that.
That is a good plug.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very, very cool. Very cool, Austin. Thank you for sharing that. Neil, do you have anything that's going to make you look like shit after plugging something for that?
Yeah, I was going to plug something, but then I heard that and I said, nothing I have. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh, no. Doesn't matter, right?
Oh, no.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, where can we find new content from you? I know you're producing a lot of stuff. What's going on in the world of Neil?
Season 2 of Hellden on Sci-Fi just finished airing, but you can see it on Sci-Fi on demand or at NBC.com. And then have me on again in like 2 months, and I'll promote something else when I can actually talk about it.
Okay. Ooh,
hey.
secrets. Now we have to have Neil back. Okay, and I'm going to promote, please like and subscribe to the Ruby LA's YouTube channel. We love a subscribe. Check us out at therubylA.com, and you can see our classes, and we're going to do more really ridiculous shows like this in the future, so keep watching. Keep on watching. And you can check out Overly Complicated Crafts on Instagram as well. All right. Thank you so much to all of you, contestants, and Neil, for your excellent twist of a turn of judging. I just couldn't see any of that coming. And I will see you all in a few.
What was that?
It was Austin knocking something over, I think.
Jesus Christ.
I'm in a very tight space.
Sticking the landing.
Really sticking the landing.
Should we all
She's
knock something
so
over?
upset that she lost. Stop being so bitter.
Okay, well, we'll see you all in March for the championship episodes. Adios.
Ooh.